Tom Brady play fake and hit Randy Moss in the back of the end zone a few years ago in New England on that exact play. I'd say it looks pretty familiar.
All right, Penn State, they'll have to deal with Ohio State October 27th there at home. The Buckeyes, third straight game at the Shoe for Urban Meyer. It's a good way to open up, get some guys, bring them to your place, try to soften them up. First quarter, Braxton Miller. Well, we don't want him to carry as much as what the coach said, but we'll let him carry if he's going to do this.
Braxton Miller's the most dangerous running quarterback in the country right now, and that's not scheme, ladies and gentlemen. That's just him making people miss 55 yards to the house.
Cal on 20-7. Didn't do much in the first half, but boy, they came out in the second half, and they meant it, and so did Brandon Bigelow.
Yeah, tremendous effort here. You know, I think Cal's got a great stable of backs with E.C. Sofele and C.J. Anderson, but how about the balance, keeping on his feet for this 81-yard run?
Fourth quarter, Cal now down a touchdown. Here comes Bigelow again, just shaking through all the Buckeyes.
This is poor tackling. Two huge missed tackles by a linebacker and a safety. He's off to the races.
But, clutch, 3:35 to go. Miller up top. Devin Smith.
And there's just an inexplicable and inexcusable bust in coverage here by Cal late in the game. It's second down, tie game. Inexplicably, your safety and your quarterback jumped the short route, and they allowed Devin Smith to get in behind. Good job by Braxton Miller eluding the pressure and keeping his focus downfield. That's just too easy for Ohio State.
They win at 35-28. Urban Meyer, new coach of the Buckeyes. They've now played 12 quarters under him.
Yeah.
6 or 7 have been pretty good quarters, too.
The biggest problem for this offense right now is the inconsistency. You go back to week 1 against Miami of Ohio. Awful first quarter, great 3 quarters. Last week against UCF, tremendous first quarter, brutal 3 quarters. Today, awesome in the first half. Third quarter, you come out, you go 3-3 and outs, you put your defense in a bad position. You need late game heroics to win this game. There are no more excuses for Urban Meyer in this spread offense now. You've played 3 games. You have Jordan Hall, your starting tailback, back in the lineup. You got one more practice round next week against UAB. Then you're going on the road to take on Michigan State, one of the best defenses in the country. If they're not clicking on all cylinders and executing for 4 quarters, they have 0 chance of winning that game.
So a scare for the folks at Ohio State. Now, if you were on the loveliest little village on the plains, you might still be shaken with Auburn as they took on Louisiana Monroe. Perhaps you recognize the name. There you got the War Eagle and you got the War Hawks. 14 all. Just before the half, Kyle Frazier goes up top. Sandy Coates is going to come down with him.
It's a Hail Mary, so as a defense, you have to keep contained on the quarterback. They're not able to bring Kyle Frazier down. He looks like Cam Newton. A tremendous job on the back end by Sandy Coates with the catch.
Got to be 28-14. And then Monroe comes back. Colton Browning, Colby Harper, we're tied at 28, just like they did in Little Rock against Arkansas last week.
How many times did we see that last week? Defense is not able to bring him down.
They get it into overtime. ULM's field goal kick touched at the line there, just knocked out by an Auburn player. So Auburn's got it and a chance to win it. Cody Parkey-Shura is up and good. Auburn escaping 31-20.
Not a lot of time to celebrate for Gene Chizik. LSU coming to town next week.
As for the Alabama, they're going up against Arkansas. Quarterback Tyler Wilson on the field, not in the game. Concussion recovery from last week. Nick Saban trying to start 3-0 again. First quarter, no score. Dylan Breeding over his head. And that's called illegal kicking.
Which is going to give Alabama the football back deep in Arkansas territory. We know what Alabama likes to do. They ground and pound. Eddie Lacy, great vision here, tremendous toughness, taking it in from 6 yards out. How about the Alabama defense? They've given up 32 yards in the first half.
Yeah, I have them as an illegal defense, just because they're too good. Tennessee Tech and Oregon. There's Chip Kelly, and here's how we do this. On your mark, get set, go.
They can score very, very quickly. They have a Heisman candidate, DeAnthony Thomas, taking the run here, going 59 yards. How about Oregon's first 5 touchdowns? All took less than 2 minutes. They get off to a fast start very, very quickly.
Yes, quick, and then even quicker. All right, big battle of South Carolina. Clemson, 11th ranked, going to take on Florida State here in the upcoming week of September.
Sammy Watkins back in the lineup for this Clemson offense. Another toy for offensive coordinator Chad Morris. He has his presence felt in this game, catching the football. Also had a long touchdown run early.
Purple Paladins don't have anything for him. By the way, Alabama just scored again to make it 24-0. Michigan, 28-10. I'm not sure UMass is in the right spot here at the big house.
Denard Robinson now moves into second place all-time in total yardage at Michigan, trailing only Chad Henne, doing a very good job throwing the football. We've also seen his athleticism and speed getting outside of a much slower, much less athletic UMass defense.
Yeah, we started the segment with a Tom Brady-like play. Denard Robinson now passing Tom Brady on Michigan's all-time passing list. 28-10 at the Big House. That one not so much in question. When we come back, perhaps the most impressive team of the day, and maybe here in the early season, Jesse's going to gush on Florida State.